Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Good morning to one and all. We are on chapter 3, Social Science 2, Geography, Physiography and Drainage. My previous lecture was about India, where I had explained to you the Himalayas, the complete northern part of India, from the Pamir Knot right up to Assam, Arunachal Pradesh. Then you have below that you come down to your northern Indian plains, that is your complete Indus Valley civilization, the Punjab, Haryana states and the states of Uttar Pradesh, Uttarachal, Uttarakhand, Bihar, so on and so forth. And then below that you come to the peninsular region, that is the region between the Malwa Plateau, Vindhya Range, Satpura Range, the Maharashtra Plateau, Telangana Plateau, Deccan Plateau, all in your peninsular region. Finally, you come down to your coastal region, which is 7,517 kilometers starting from Rann of Kutch in Gujarat down to Kanyakumari, and from Kanyakumari to a small island named as New Moor Island in your West Bengal, where the Sundarban regions are there. The largest delta in the world is the Sundarban region. The name Sundarban arises from the Sundari trees. Then you come down to the islands of India, that is your Lakshadweep island. The capital of Lakshadweep is Kavaratti in the Arabian Sea. Then the Andaman Nicobar Islands, that is in the Bay of Bengal. And the capital of Andaman Nicobar Island is Port Blair, where we have the southernmost point of India, that is the Indira Point. Now we move on to the country of Brazil, which is in the southern hemisphere. More of it is in the southern hemisphere. You have to open your textbook to page number 1515. If you are using the old version or the first edition of this geography book, 2019 edition, then the equator is marked incorrectly on that map. It is supposed to be where the 5-degree latitude is. A 5-degree not latitude at present, that is the place for your equator at present. Page number 15 map, the equator line is incorrect. Okay. Now we have, same way like in India, we have 5 divisions of the physical part of India. Similarly, we have 5 parts of Brazil also. First one is the highlands, the second the escarpment region, then you have the coastal region, the plains of Brazil and the island groups of Brazil. Like we have the Himalayas, the complete mountain ranges, same way the highlands of Brazil are there. If you see your page 15, figure 3.2, you can see the Brazilian highland, the Guyana highland and the Pantanal region. These are the 3 main regions of highlands of Brazil. You can see it all in yellow in color. The shade is given in yellow color. The word written out there, shield is written there, Brazilian highland is written out there, Guyana highland is written out there, and the Pantanal region is also there. These are your complete highlands of Brazil. That is the height above sea level is more than 500 meters in height above sea level, whereas in India the highest height is more than 8,000 meters. The highest peak in India is your K2, having the height of 8,611 meters, whereas the highest peak in Brazil is Pico de Neblina, which shows you in the northern part of Brazil. If you see the Amazon River basin, just above that you can see Pico de Neblina, 3,014 meters, and above that you can see at the corner of P, the alphabet P. If you move upwards towards it, then you can see a triangle out there which shows the peak of the highest peak of Brazil, which is just 3,014 meters, and the highest peak of India is 8,611 meters. That is the second highest mountain in the world. The first highest mountain is Mount Everest, which is 8,848 meters above sea level. Mount Everest is the highest peak in the world. Mount Everest is the highest peak in the world, which is 8,848 meters above sea level, which is in the country of Nepal. Now we move on with the highlands of Brazil, where there is ample amount of rainfall. Obviously, Brazil receives rainfall all around the year. It rains daily in Brazil. Not a single day without rainfall in Brazil. It is having convectional rainfall. It happens only during the afternoon time, daily. Then you have your next region is your Great Escarpment region. If you move down towards the right of Brazil, or the eastern part of Brazil, showing you the Great Escarpment region. Great Escarpment region is that region where it tells you all about the parts of Brazil where it is covered with more of land escarpment. The Great Escarpment, the word escarpment means a long steep slope at the edge of a plateau. Great Escarpment, the word escarpment means a long steep slope at the edge of a plateau. Escarpment means a long steep slope at the edge of a plateau. You can see it on your page number 15, figure 3.2. You can see the region out there. The word given is there. Escarpment is given out there in that place. And the region, this region is of 790 meters in altitude. The height of escarpment is 790 meters, and it is the region which marks out the difference between the heavy rainfall area and the rain shadow area. Rain shadow area means where there is less or no rain. Where there is less or no rain is known as rain shadow area. And this area, which is on the other side of the escarpment region, is known as the drought quadrilateral. The other side towards the coastline you have the escarpment region, and the other side of the escarpment region you have the drought quadrilateral. That is more of it towards the north, where you can see that the yellow part is showing you all the highland region, and here the rainfall is rather less or meager in that case. That is why it is called the rain shadow side, and the escarpment acts as a barrier toward the southeast trade winds of the rains. The escarpment region is a barrier which is making a divide between the rainfall side towards the Atlantic Ocean and the rain shadow side on the other side of the Great Escarpment of Brazil, and that region is known as the drought quadrilateral. Keep that in mind. Now we move on to the coastal plain of coast of Brazil. If you check it out from the north, French Guiana. From the north, move down to the Marajo Island. Then you have the Marajo Bay, the São Marco Bay, then the Caatinga region. From there, move down from the North Atlantic Ocean to the South Atlantic Ocean, right down to the Casino Beach region is Pampas, where you can have the region of Pampas, and the state of Rio Grande do Sul is the state where your region of coastal region is there. And this coastal region is almost the same as that of India. India has a coastline of 7,517 kilometers. 7,517 kilometers, whereas Brazil has a coastline of 7,400 kilometers in that way. So more or less both the India and Brazil have almost the same coastline in Brazil and in India. All the rivers more or less move toward into the other countries in that way, but some rivers, if you check out the river, well, I'll explain about the rivers later on, because we have the drainage system all here. Today I have already taught you India in the previous lecture. Today Brazil physical in this lecture. Probably in my next lecture we shall have India drainage system, and again in the next lecture after that we'll be having Brazil drainage system, where I shall be explaining to you all the rivers of India and Brazil one after the other. So then after that you have the Parana, you have the plains of Brazil. You can see the Pantanal region, the Parana river basin region, the Pampas out there, the Casino Beach out there. You have the Guyana highlands out there, Brazilian highlands out there. All these are on the plains of Brazil. The plains of Brazil, you can see the complete Negro River, Japura River, Porus River, all these are. The Amazon River basin is already known as the plains of Brazil. The greenery area of plains is totally from the Amazon River basin, the Paraguay Parana River basin, the Pantanal region, the Guyana highland, the Brazilian highland. All these areas are known as the plains of Brazil. Finally, we come down to the island groups of Brazil. Out here in the North Atlantic Ocean and South Atlantic Ocean, there are groups of island goes up to 300. The range of the Brazilian island is 300 kilometers away from the mainland into the Atlantic Ocean. That means here you can see that all the islands are almost 300 kilometers into the Atlantic Ocean, north and south of it, and more of them are made of coral islands. In that case, marine islands are also available attached to the coastline of Brazil. You can see the Majaro Island, which is the largest island at present, you can see, which is attached to Brazil itself. You can have the Casino Beach, which is 200 kilometers in length, where it is covering around a good length over the region of Casino Beach in that way. So this is your physical features of Brazil in terms of India and Brazil. If you compare it and take the similarities, the Himalayas are there, Brazil having the same highlands, North Indian plains are there, they have the plains out here in Brazil itself. Then you have the peninsular region, which is your Deccan Plateau, the Maharashtra Plateau, the Telangana Plateau, Aravalli Hills, Vindhya Ranges, all these are there, where you can have the Great Escarpment region out there. Then you have the coastal plains of India, which is 7,517 kilometers in particular, whereas Brazil has 7,400 kilometers, having only two oceans, namely as the North Atlantic Ocean and the South Atlantic Ocean, whereas India has three main oceans. On the western side it has the Arabian Sea, on the southern part of it has the Indian Ocean, and on the eastern part of it has your Bay of Bengal, which starts from Rann of Kutch to Kanyakumari, from Kanyakumari to New Moor Islands in West Bengal. Then you have the group of islands, namely out here we have two groups of islands in India, and out here in Brazil there is just one group of islands, which is around 300 kilometers from the mainland of Brazil, whereas India has Lakshadweep in the Arabian Sea with the capital of Kavaratti, and in Bay of Bengal it is Andaman Nicobar Island, where the capital of Andaman Nicobar Island is Port Blair, and the southernmost point of India, that is known as the Indira Point, is also in the on the islands of Andaman Nicobar Islands of the Bay of Bengal. So this was all about the Brazil and India physical feature. In my next lecture I shall be taking you with the drainage system, that is the complete river pattern system, or the river system, the water supply system for both the countries. Any doubts, any queries, please ask me as and when required. You are most welcome to chat with me, talk to me on my own number. So, Jazakallah. Thank you.